A few months ago, I read an article online about a kid from Ireland who sent Liverpool's manager Jurgen Klopp a letter asking him to bring their unbeaten run to an end. And despite everyone's expectations, he actually got a reply. So it got me thinking, just how easy was it to get a reply from some of the biggest football clubs in the world? Over the past 2 months, I asked every football club in Europe for autographs, and this is what they sent. Right, so today's the 9th of March, and over the next week or so I'm going to be aiming to email just about every top flight club in Europe, but for today I think we're going to start on the Premier League teams. And so the hustle began, but before I could jump straight into asking clubs for autographs, I needed an email template, and it went a bit like this. My name is David and I collect football autographs. I've been a supporter of insert club name for all my life, but unfortunately I haven't been able to pick up any autographs from the first team this season. I also told them I watch all the games and I'd really appreciate if they could send me something. I added my address at the bottom and thanked them for their time. Now that all that was done, I could start emailing clubs. So I used the Premier League table as a list of clubs to contact and started with Liverpool and worked my way down. Over the next hour, I contacted just about every Premier League team with a few exceptions like Spurs, who didn't really have a contact email for what I was looking for. But even after just a couple replies, something became pretty clear to me. If certain clubs were going to send me anything, I was going to have to send a stamped addressed envelope to them so they could send me something back. But if you didn't realise it already, this was a bit of a problem, because I lived here. And to get British stamps, I'd have to go here, or here. But then I checked Amazon and they had some, so I ordered a couple stamps and envelopes, and after a few days they showed up. Basically, I started by putting my address on one envelope and putting it into a bigger one, and also including a note asking them for autographs. Over the next week or so, I contacted pretty much every football club in Europe, from PSG to Hearts of Midlothian. Then all I had to do was wait. Hey, so the post has just come this morning and I think the first few autographs have shown up. Yo, 3 autographs just showed up today. Hey, another envelope showed up. That's another one. Oh, that's another 2. Yo, that's another 2. Damn, another 2. Yo, another 2 from Germany. It's a German one. Hey. So the first couple autographs that ended up coming through the door were from Everton. Looking at the cards themselves, we actually managed to get a few decent players like Seamus Coleman, Yerry Mina, Alex Iwobi and Moise Keane. Even though I'm a Liverpool fan, I gotta hand it to Everton for sending these out to me. Next up, and probably most surprisingly, PSG came through with 2 pre-signed photographs of Neymar Jr and Angel Di Maria. Unfortunately, these ones weren't actually hand-signed by the players, but for a club the size of PSG, I was actually really surprised at how fast they got these out to me. The card designs on these were actually some of the best we got, and I ended up liking them so much I framed one of them for my desk. Moving back over to England now, Leicester came through with player profile cards of pretty much their whole team. Again, unfortunately, these ones were photocopies rather than real autographs. However, we still did manage to get a couple decent player cards like Jamie Vardy and James Maddison. In total, we got 13 player cards from Leicester, so I wasn't too unhappy with what we got. Hey, Jamie Vardy. Another really surprising package we got was from Arsenal. Considering they never replied to my email, Arsenal actually sent through quite a lot of stuff. First up, we got a match programme from their clash with Southampton earlier in the season, as well as 2 squad photos, although I'm not quite sure why they sent me this really old one. However, on the back of the new one, we did manage to get 27 signatures from Arsenal's first team, so again, pretty happy with that. Sticking with London clubs, Crystal Palace pulled through, sending us this North London and Proud wristband, as well as a letter thanking us for being such a loyal fan. As well as that, we managed to get a pre-signed squad photo with all the signatures of the players on the back. Hopping back over to Ligue 1 now, Racing Club de Strasbourg sent us out a thank you letter as well as a squad photo, a sticker and quite a lot of autographed postcards. So merci, I guess. Heading back over to London now, and the London clubs actually came through for us big time in this video. Watford sent us out 3 autograph cards of Danny Welbeck, Pedro and Ken Sema. Now on to what in my opinion was probably the best package any club sent us, coming from Saint Etienne in France. The kind French people of Saint Etienne gave us 5 autograph cards, 2 books and a squad photo which was actually written out to me, although I'm not quite sure who actually signed it. Apart from that, we got 5 player autographs, all hand signed, which is nice, and as well as that we got 2 books, so a massive thanks to Saint Etienne for all the stuff. Going over to Tyneside in England now, and despite the fact Mike Ashley still runs the club, Newcastle didn't cheap out on what they sent us. We ended up getting 5 really high quality glossy photographs of players like Almiron, Jorginho and Saint Maximin. So yeah, some of my favourite autographs of this video. Our first German set of autographs came from Eintracht Frankfurt, and I gotta say the card designs on these is so clean. Definitely some of the nicest looking we got while making this video. And finally we got a package from my club, Liverpool, and they didn't disappoint. The guys over at Liverpool gave us 2 autograph cards with this really nice looking squad photo that I'll probably frame at some point. We also got a pretty nice looking certificate which has my name on it, so overall I'm pretty happy with what they sent us. Back over to Germany now, and Schalke sent us 4 pretty nice autograph cards. These ones were hand signed, which is always nice, and they had a pretty nice card design too. Continuing with German teams, Mainz came through with a whole lot of cards. Something I noticed with a lot of German clubs was that they almost always sent hand-signed autographs, which I have a lot of respect for. Card designs on these was really nice too, and some of the cleanest we got in my opinion. Hoffenheim pulled through next, sending us their whole squad of autograph cards. These ones were actually printed on what felt like cardboard, which was pretty strange. Again, all of these were hand signed, which was a bonus. Wolfsburg also sent us 3 autograph cards, which looked pretty nice to be honest. And now on to what was in my opinion the best autograph we pulled in this video. Coming from Borussia Dortmund, it had to be Erling Haaland. I did have to send off for this one specifically because I really wanted his autograph. To be fair, for a player as popular as Haaland, I've got a lot of respect for him for signing autographs for fans. Bayern Munich's envelope showed up next with a full 22 cards. They did also send me a note basically saying that you could only buy these on their website, but they sent me them anyways. Unfortunately, all of these were photocopies, but we still managed to get a couple nice cards like Pavard, Lewandowski, Coutinho and Alphonso Davies. And the final package we got in this video, and I know I said it a lot, but this was potentially the best couple autographs we were sent. Again from Borussia Dortmund, but this time we got cards from Jadon Sancho, Marco Reus, Mario Götze and a duplicate from Erling Haaland. Just the caliber of players we got in this envelope was pretty sick, so a big thank you to Dortmund. I should also mention that some clubs like Man City and Chelsea did send us some stuff through emails rather than the post. Needless to say, there were some clubs that just hadn't gotten back to me yet, and there was quite a few clubs who said they'd send me something out sometime in the future. So at the end of this experiment, we got sent over 200 autographs and letters from a total of 19 different clubs. Quite a few clubs did get back to me saying they couldn't send me anything, but for teams in Scotland, the Netherlands and Spain, for the most part they ignored my request. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Do you wanna party all night? Do you like drinks on ice? I fell in love with your eyes, and you've been heavy on mine.